we go to the fucking...
The least desirable one.
The piece of shit.
Oh.
The one that tries to be Scream, the first one.
Why didn't we just call this Scream 5?
Why don't you just call it just call it just Scream 5 or just call it Scream 2?
I really hate when movies do this where it's just like, yeah, we'll just call it the first one.
Yeah, now we begin the movie with General Ortega, right?
Which
Is that right?
Yeah, honestly.
But anyway, yeah, no, General Ortega, she gets stabbed like 50 times, but she also survives. Because in the first movie, the chick gets stabbed like probably the same amount of times, probably less.
She gets her leg broken too.
She gets stabbed like injured way less than General Ortega does, and then she just lives, and she's just all pale in the fucking the hospital, and she's just like, oh, hey, how's it going? Basically, her sister plot. By the way, this plot is probably the most generic fucking horror movie plot that me and you have probably seen 50 times already. Like, yes. I don't know why fucking people keep using it. So basically what happened Jenna Ortega's sister, who's the main character, apparently hasn't been home for like 5 years because apparently her mom died and she just got really depressed or something happened.
She went upstairs, found
Oh yeah, because she went upstairs, found out that turns out Billy was actually her dad, and her mom was cheating or whatever, and then some shit happened, and then she had to leave because she felt guilty.
And now she's seeing also the ghost of Billy.
Yeah, just fucking randomly, by the way. They just don't... There wasn't a movie prior. They just don't even explain that. It just happens, and then they explain it. And it's just like, oh, so that's why you're seeing his fucking ghost, because you just feel guilty? So telling me you didn't see his ghost until you figured out that this serial killer was your dad? That means you're just insane. You're just as crazy as this guy is. Like, yeah. You just made that up.
And she's seeing his version of himself from the first movie, of which she had, she was not there.
Oh, you're out of here.
So, I don't know why she's seeing him like that, but okay.
Yeah, like, what? Like, she never even seen her dad prior to that.
Other than pictures.
Like, I'm pretty sure he was also wearing completely different clothes most of the time. Like the one, by the way, the one fucking picture that I have that we seen of him was him in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
And shit, not stabbed. Because every time she sees him stabbed.
Like how he was in the
first movie. Like, stabbed and shit and all fucked up. And it's like, that's not... He also looked freshly shaved.
She only sees him like 2 or 3 times during the movie.
Even at the end where he's just like, my girl.
So they're trying to figure out who the person is because Ghostface, her and her boyfriend go to the hospital to see her sister, and Ghostface is just at the hospital. I guess nobody else in the fucking Woodsboro works at the hospital.
Yeah. And then sister tells her, Jenna Ortega, all that stuff that we just told you, and then Jenna Ortega's like, get out of here, leave me alone, fuck you, go away.
And so anyway, they go to find Dewey or whatever, and Dewey's just like a retired cop. He's just like,
He's not even retired, he just got fired.
Whatever, he's looking rough.
He got stabbed too many times.
And Gail and him aren't together anymore.
Yeah. There's like that, we gotta watch the other movies, because it's just like, it's so fucking weird, because this is like, they're really trying to make this like the sequel to like the other movies, like as if there wasn't a bunch of, there wasn't like 3 or 4 movies before this one. That's literally what they're trying to do. Like, they're just trying to make like a new fucking, like a franchise of Scream movies, and it's just like, dude, we already had the sequels. Just continue off of those, which you're already doing.
By the way, spoiler alert, her boyfriend is one of the killers.
Yeah.
That is sitting
and
there with Dewey, and Dewey's just like...
And so is one of her friends.
Sure you know him that well?
You sure? And also, you gotta look out for one of the friend groups.
They're literally beating you over the head with being like, he's the killer. And then the other girl that's in the friend group, I don't remember her name. They're beating you over the head, being like, she's the killer. And guess what? They're the killers.
Yeah, and also
to no one's surprise.
Also, you can always guess which person's the killer and which person isn't. Considering the fact that one of them is a woman and one of them is a dude, probably helps more. But at the same time, it's just like, it's also very easy because it's just like, they show up at the you don't even have to fucking know one of them's a woman or a guy to even know it, because what they show up at like the weirdest, most.
It was way more surprising in the first movie.
It's just like, okay, so what was your excuse? It's like, oh, so you were just wandering around the hospital, just right now you show up.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck, like, I don't know. Like, they just didn't think about it. Anyway, I don't know. Fucking Dewey dies. He gets fucking double knife stabbed.
Yeah, he's dead.
Because he's like, I want to do this. I want to help you out.
And he's like, you gotta get the head.
And then, I don't know, short story later, they get the fucking, they're all like, we need to leave. Everybody's dying. And then
they basically just mimic the first movie.
Jenna Taylor's like, I don't got my inhaler.
They go back to Stu's house. They're having a party.
Yeah, they got a party, and then they're like, all right, everybody fucking leave.
And then
for some weird reason, I don't know why, they just need to get the... Wait, why were you ending the party? They just need the inhaler.
Because they're just like, all right, we're going to mask off because they want to leave the town of Woodsboro.
Well, yeah, even then they should have thought it was suspicious that they just all of a sudden just stopped the party.
I'm going to be honest, that wouldn't have made sense anyway, because everyone would have been like, well, they were the only ones there, and they told everyone to leave the party, and then all the rest of these, like...
And then they all just die? I don't know.
Yeah, it made no sense. So
basically what happened, so now basically they reveal their plan. They're like, yeah, we basically just wanted to make a new movie. Because all the movies that come out now are shit. The last Scream movie or last Scare movie or the Stab movie or whatever the fuck is shit.
By the way, Gail and Sydney are on their way to the house as well.
Yeah, they show up and they have guns like it's Resident Evil and they're like, let's fucking do it.
I'm going to be honest.
They just start putting fucking clips into the house. They just start shooting.
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like Sydney or Gail really cared that much because their acting skills were just kind of flat in this. No offense, but...
Not taken.
Okay, I wasn't talking to you, but alright. Sixth movie. Which we will not be reviewing because I have no interest in seeing that. Zero. I don't want to. I don't like any of the fucking characters.
We should just to finish it, just to see what happens in the middle. You gotta see what happens.
Motherfucker, they abandoned pretty much all the stories in the seventh going to the seventh movie from the sixth movie. So we might as well just not do that and say we did.
I mean, I guess they do. I guess the movie after that just ends Jenna Ortega and their story, and then kind of just evolves. Now it's like about what's his face and her kid.
They do claim that everybody keeps missing. I don't know why, but in this movie, literally, we do know Stu is alive. Dewey knows it. Everybody knows it. He literally states that Billy Loomis was a deranged serial killer or some shit like that, and Stu is a real nutball, meaning Stu is alive. There you go. I don't know why we have to have this debate. Clearly, he's not AI.
Stu's just a wacky... Stu's not an evil serial killer. He's just a wacky guy that just did wacky things.
Under peer pressure.
He's just pure pressure.
And then he ended up in an asylum. There you go. That was...
This has gotta be fun. I don't know, fucking 2. I don't know, give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 1 because I did not like any of the characters.
It's basically the same fucking movie.
But worse.
Except completely worse. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
The music sucked. The kills were fucking dog shit. Literally, they just would walk up to a random ass guy that served no purpose of
boyfriend was just shitty. He's just like fucking. And also, they were completely uncommitted. Like, what the fuck was their plan? like Stu and whatever the fuck clan was like at least somewhat smart. Honestly, they probably would work because they did do a thing in the first movie. Stu and Billy do a thing where they were like they would have basically Billy get arrested, and then basically make him not look like the killer, and then have that whole thing so, you know, it just basically people would think it's just one guy instead of two.
Yeah.
And then their plan was, oh, we'll stab ourselves and then blame your dad on killing everybody, and it would actually, honestly, it probably would have fucking worked.
It just made it look like they were going to be the ones that survived the event.
But the problem is that they fucking stabbed each other too soon before killing everyone else.
And then Sydney went and hit, and they're like, oh, fuck.
And they're like, oh, we can't fight back because we fucking were so weak. I don't know why the fuck I guess they were just so high on their wind that they thought they were going to fucking...
They got high on their own supply.
They were really cocky. And then this one, and then the 2022 one, they're probably the same amount of cocky, right? But they didn't fucking do anything. What the fuck did they do, Jared? What the fuck did they do was smart? What, not get caught for like almost murdering their friend? And bringing the fucking one chick there? That's the only thing. There was like somewhat of a plan.
The one Ghostface.
Our whole plan was basically just so I could fuck you and then gain your trust. So one day, her friend would stab her and then get you to come over so we can basically kill you and then sell this plot for a plot of a movie. Like sell this story to to be a movie. I don't know what the fuck.
The one guy just has a handgun. He's just running downstairs chasing after his, the victim. He's Ghostface. The guy from The Boys. I forget his name. I don't care. Anyway.
Stewie.
I'm just like, why is he holding a gun if he's just not going to do anything with it? Also, I don't want to see Ghostface use a fucking gun. I mean, he does in the first movie, but it was a very short period of time.
Yeah.
That's also another reason why I am not going to be watching the sixth movie, because I don't give a shit about some random guy dressed as Ghostface running around with a fucking shotgun.
Why?
Because it's dumb.
No, it is not. It is what we need in cinema.
That's not a slasher. That's just a fucking... No.
Anyway.
But anyway, they just do everything horribly here. The music sucks. The kills, they just kill a random guy that was like one of the friend's ex-boyfriends, and outside of a bar, and they just literally walk up to him, and they're just like, that's pretty much the creativity of the scenes in this. So I'm not a fan.
Yeah, and that was Scream 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed. And you know what? We'll see you guys when we watch Scream 7.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.